Hi everyone, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is my series, it's my VisionList series, and that's a list of goals. This, I break some of them down into other series, so the goals. This is just financial and Willow's Whimsy. And there's not a lot to report. You know, I think I've said in every video, there probably won't be a lot of movement because I'm so far in debt right now that really every paycheck goes to debt, rent, food, gas. You know what I mean? Debt, rent, food, gas. I could make a rap about that. I could make a song. And that is what it is. I'm going to do, it probably fits into Nisi's Journey to Better Health, that series, but I'm going to do a Nisi's Many Musings on ADHD because it's coming up big time, and I don't want to get into that here, but I will say this. I'm struggling at my job for the first time in my life. I'm not blaming the people at my job. There are things, and I'll talk about that in the ADHD video, that are making this difficult for me, but I am choosing to look at this as part of my journey, and it is very, very important that I see the journey through, whatever this is going to be and however it ends, that I learn from it and grow. And make money so I can pay my debt, pay my rent, pay for food and gas. Ooh, those things are important, aren't they? As much as I say I would love to go off the grid and live this life as a hippie, my sister always says, God, you really love your things. And she is right. And I have slowly been coming to terms with so many things, you guys. Oh my God. I don't spend impulsively anymore. Now it has become regimented spending. So it's not impulsive, but it's like, I don't know if it's fear of death. All these supplements and different things and all this skincare stuff because I hate that I'm, getting old and fighting that and, oh, I gotta have this and this will help. And it's a lot of money going out for this shit. So I like my things, and I'm not necessarily looking for a life of minimalism, but I am starting to understand that extravagance is not necessary either, if that makes sense. Like, how about a nice little healthy medium? Denise doesn't do medium well. Denise does I do that very well. So it is a reckoning of sorts that I'm going through. It's, wow. The denial that I have within myself on some things, I don't know. I like to think, and I learned this in AA, some of it, and then I've, thought about it over the years, is that when it comes to, God dang it, I lost that. That one went right out of my head. Whatever I was going to say. I was talking about it's a reckoning. Well, at any rate, when you balance, let's say, a checkbook, you have debits and credits. Those debits and credits, right, can help you to see where you're profiting and where your biggest losses are. Does that make sense? And so you look at numbers factually. I'm trying to see things like, oh, I know what I was going to say. hopefully I'll remember that I was just talking about. But when we are children and we have trauma, we all develop different coping mechanisms. And I think some of those are inherent personality traits. I think some of them are somewhat learned by the adults around us who have their own coping mechanisms, and they may be the ones harming us, but we adopt these mechanisms and they help us survive. The problem is down the road, right, when the trauma is over, we have such a hard time letting go of those survival skills that no longer serve us and that can potentially actually be harming us, and oftentimes are. And so for me, this deniability and just going forward, and there's so many pieces to this. So there is impulsive spending and justifying it there and how it'll affect me and my budget. There is deniability of feelings that hurt. Sometimes it can hurt to look at things realistically. Sometimes we have to let things go that no longer serve us, and that hurts. And so we hang on, even though hanging on hurts more than letting go because we're so afraid to let go. And that's where I'm at with every single part of my life right now. And it feels right now like I'm letting go of a lot. A lot. In the past, when this process has started, I get resentful. I get angry, and then I cause chaos, because at least with chaos, even though it hurts, it's known. And I don't want chaos. I want peace. And so as I go through this journey of paying off my debt, I am also looking at those areas in which, does this really feed me? Does this really do anything for my greater good? It's going to take a while. And I'm not saying I'll always, that my goal is to be without anything. It's just I'm letting go. I'm trying to let go of attachments, because I think oftentimes what I attach to is a diversion. You know, it's a diversion for the fact that I really don't like reality. And that I'm scared of some of the things within me. And one of them is this ADHD. I think I mentioned it maybe in my other video too, but, facing that and the consequences for not dealing with that for so many years. It's painful letting go of things, whatever they are, that have served us, because it's scary. It's freaking scary. I don't know anyone who likes being scared. So we have all these things we put up, to avoid being scared. And the only way through fear, right? What was it? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Because fear is kind of a bitch. And once you overcome a couple fears, man, you're ready to face the big ones. So that's what I've got for you this time. Like, nothing has changed financially for me. Nothing's worse, nothing's better. Like, it's financial. And I'm getting through my life. As far as the business goes, just hang tight. There are thoughts. I'm writing things out. I'm looking into things. And let's just hope I can make this happen. We'll see. And I'll let you know. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I love you. I hope you have a great week. Please give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Join me on the journey. Hit the notification bell and comment if you'd like. I really want this to be a community where people feel safe commenting. And I will always get rid of shitty comments and mean comments or replies. So I got your back on that too. Have a good one, you guys. Mwah. Bye.